Let's talk about how to build a cold calling script. Running a cold email campaign is one of the easiest ways, one of the most straightforward ways I've found to get new clients. We've used it to match with most of the Fortune 500 for our agency clients and a lot of billion-dollar brands we've been able to sell. We've generated millions of dollars of revenue just from cold email. The problem is if you've tried cold email, it's not as straightforward and as easy as it looks. But luckily, we have put together the cold email optimization checklist, and you can have it for free. What this is the internal tool we use to optimize our cold email campaigns. This checklist will teach you or your team when to rewrite the subject line, when to rewrite the body of the email, what to put in the body of the email, how to check the email to make sure there's no errors before the send goes out. All of that in a very straightforward checklist, and you can have it for free. To get it, go over to experiment27.com/checklist, and you can have that download. Again, the URL is experiment27.com/checklist. First, a little about me. I'm Alex Berman. I've generated over $10 million in sales and run multiple companies in the business-to-business space. I've also done a lot of cold calling. I worked for a company out in New York City where all we would do was cold call for 6 months. I was their only sales guy for 6 months, calling all these local businesses, working through the scripts. And in today's video, I want to show you a successful cold calling script that I used for our walnut company and go through the sections of a cold calling script so that you can write your own scripts and you won't have to rely on templates from the internet. So stick around. When you're sitting down to write a cold calling script, the first thing you want to think about is what is the goal of the script. For Red Diamond Walnuts, when we were selling walnuts in India, which you can check out, we did a whole video breakdown of that. You can check that out below. That was a direct sale. We were calling shop owners to try to get them to buy cases of our walnuts. And so this script is all about trying to get them to buy now on the phone. So that's one goal that you can have, is a direct sale. The second goal, when I was working for this startup out in New York, it was almost like Groupon, where we were calling local businesses and trying to get them to sign up for our platform, and it was free. That is another type of goal that you can have for your cold call. Sign up for our platform. It's a little bit of an easier sale than the direct close, but that's another goal you can have. The third type of goal you can have is the one that we use at Experiment 27 when we cold call enterprise level companies and businesses with over $5 million in revenue. And that is the book an appointment call. The goal of this call is to book an appointment. And that's all of it. And those are all the different types. Everything else is just a variation on those. So you're either making money, you're booking a meeting, or you're having them take some action, and decide on which one of those goals you're gonna have off the bat. Now, let's run through the Red Diamond cold calling script, and I'll talk about how this is subtly different for the other two types as we go, but this is always a good place to start because this is a script that was actually selling. So let's jump into the script for Red Diamond Walnuts and talk about what are the pieces, what is the structure for a cold call, what should you be doing with your call scripts. The first thing you wanna do is introduce yourself, and the line I like to use is, "This is Alex with Red Diamond Walnuts. I know you weren't expecting my call. Is now a bad time to talk?" And you want them to say either no or yes to that. And that's it for the opening line. Some people come in with jokes or something hardcore. What I found with cold calling, sales, and our cold email processes as well is if you act like they know you already and you should be talking, then you can get a lot more done than if you try to go in with some kind of script or some line or something like that. So this is Alex with Red Diamond Walnuts. I know you weren't expecting my call. Is now a bad time to talk? Is good. Then you pause and you try to qualify them a little bit. Hopefully you've done more research and you're not just calling out of a phone book. So you know you're talking to the person in charge of X, but you ask, "Hey, can I talk to the person in charge of purchasing?" So now you've gotten their attention in the first line. You've qualified that they're the correct person that you're going to talk to. And then if it's not them, you're going to ask and try to get some more info. So, okay, who's in charge of purchasing? When are they usually in the store? Or what? Like, this doesn't have to be purchasing. This could be, let's say you're calling a CMO at Coca-Cola, where I actually did cold call Coca-Cola a while ago, and there's another video of that. You can see here, can I talk to the director of marketing? Might work. Or if you know, you're cold calling a Fortune 500 company, you know that the director of marketing's name might be, Mark Sanchez. You could say, "Hey, this is Alex with Red Diamond Walnuts. I know you weren't expecting my call. Is now a bad time to talk?" And Mark says, "No, it's fine." And I'll say, "Is this Mark Sanchez?" He'll be like, "Yes." And that's qualified enough because you know, based on your research, that Mark Sanchez is the person in charge of marketing. This is a little bit of a longer pitch for the walnuts because we're trying to get people to buy right away. And so we go through step by step, and you can download the script if you check out one of the links down below. We break down why it's important. For a sale like this, it's important to go this deep. For the other two types of calls, so for the Groupon clone, the cold call would be something more along the lines of, this is Alex with company name. I know you weren't expecting my call. Is now a bad time to talk? And then they'll say no. And then you'll say, hey, can I talk to the owner or the person in charge of booking? They'll say yes. And then you'll say, hey, I'm with a platform that drives new customers to businesses like yours. I really love what you're doing at X company. You guys seem amazing, and I'd love to list you on the platform for free so we can send you some new business. That's it. Crunch down into as short a phrase as possible. That is the next part of this call, because you really want them to move to yes as quickly as possible. And for the booking a meeting one, the other type of cold call, that would be the same type of thing. So I'd call an agency and I'd say, this is Alex with X27. I know you weren't expecting my call. Is now a bad time to talk? They'll say no. I'll say, is this Mark Sanchez? I'll say yes. I'll say, cool. Mark, I run a digital agency where we help companies like yours book meetings with billion-dollar brands. We've helped people book meetings with Morgan Stanley, Nike, Starbucks, and a bunch more. And I'd love to do the same for you. You got a couple of minutes to talk? And that's that. Then the next part is moving them to the next step of the process. If it's a sale, then you want to make sure that you're giving the price and asking them if it's okay. So you can see here, that comes to RS 5,760. Okay, and they'll say yes. What's the best address to send the invoice? Or what credit card do you want to put it on? Something like that for the closing question. For the platform, trying to get somebody to sign up for a free platform that you're making, the close on that would be, all we need to get started is your permission. Can we list you up on the platform? Easy, closing question. Or if it is calling a Fortune 500 to book a meeting or calling a digital agency to book a sales call, it would be, once they say, okay, yeah, that sounds interesting, tell me more, I would say, perfect, how are you on Wednesday at 3 p.m. to talk? And they'll say, oh, I'm available, or I don't know. And then you'll say, what's your availability? And keep pushing them towards the close. And those are the three parts of any cold call. You should be able to go from here. That intro, one sentence that clearly articulates the value that you're trying to get across and what you want them to do, and then the closing, and that's it. And you can get more in depth on the closing sequence and add questions. So if they say 20 cases, that's too much. You can talk them down to lower case amounts. If they say something like, when I was doing the cold calling for the place in New York and I pitched it as a free platform, they would say stuff like, what's your commission? Or what info do you need from me? And all of those questions can go in your doc as well. There's no need to plan this stuff out. What I recommend when it comes to cold calling and planning is make 5 calls with no script, and then either record them or take note of the words that you're saying and the clients are saying and build the script that way. That's the easiest way to do it. By the way, if you want the system that we're covering in this video as a free checklist, grab the link in the description. You can have a PDF of everything we talked about. Have any other questions on cold calling? Is it necessary, etc.? Check out our course, Email 10K. We break everything down in depth, how often you should cold call, if you should cold call at all, and the exact processes to follow, along with a bunch of our scripts and our templates that have led to over 10 million in sales. Check that out. And if you want any of the scripts in this video, check that out as well in the description below. I'm Alex Berman. Subscribe to this channel for more business content. We do videos 3 times a week all about sales, motivation, and living your best life. I love that phrase, live your best life. Subscribe and watch our old content too, because we've been making videos for 4 or 5 years now, and there's a lot of good stuff in our archives. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.